The RAF bomb disposal teams in Gibraltar are being kept busy clearing ordnance left over from World War II. The MOD is handing over miles of man-made tunnels inside the famous rock to the Gibraltar Government. But before that can happen, the tunnels need to be checked and cleared of leftover explosives. From Gibraltar, Charlotte Cross reports.
Gibraltar is famous for the spectacular rock which dominates the landscape. Since the 18th century, it's been used to help defend the peninsula. Over the last 200 years, a series of intricate tunnels have been dug out. At the peak of the tunnelling during World War II, in preparation to defend Gibraltar from a German invasion, enough space was carved out to hold 16,000 men inside the rock. Today, there are around 36 miles of tunnels in all.
You're talking about a small garrison town that's been totally transported inside the rock. People talk about the Maginot Lines and the Atlantic Wall. There you're talking about small isolated groups with maybe 3 or 4 miles of tunnels connecting fortifications. Here, everything is connected. You can go from the top to the bottom, east to the west, north to south, and not expose yourself outside.
After the war, and as the threat from Spain and the Cold War subsided, the tunnels were gradually abandoned. These days, the MOD is handing back many miles of tunnel to the government of Gibraltar, who want to use them for storage. Some are even being restored and turned into tourist attractions. But before that can happen, they have to be safe, checked and cleared of any ordnance or explosives left behind. That's the job of the RAF bomb disposal team. Theirs is a painstaking search through miles of damp, dark tunnels, scanning the rock face by torchlight, inch by inch, for signs of anything left behind.
OK, so what we're looking at here is a borehole. Primarily they were drilled during the Second World War for the seeding of explosives into the tunnels, so that should the Germans actually make it this far, they could collapse the tunnels down and prevent the Germans getting any further in. My job on this occasion is, obviously, we're a few years on, looking at getting rid of the explosives from the boreholes. Usually at this stage, after this many years, they've gone unstable, and what we're looking for is crystalline formations or discoloration of the rock with either blue or green crystals.
If they do find something, they insert a special explosive into the hole, which destroys the remaining ordnance without disturbing the surrounding rock too much.
Firing now!
This is still dangerous work. As recently as 1985, Private Gavin Peacock from the Pioneer Corps was down here working on repairs to this building when there was a sudden rockfall and he was tragically killed. And this permanent memorial has been erected in his honour. The intricacy of this network of tunnels is breathtaking. This is a bypass up to the hospital during World War II. Just getting access to them can be difficult.
It's quite incredible to walk around some of the areas. Certainly a lot of the caves and tunnels have been sealed off for many, many years, and we've access to parts of the rock that no one has seen for the last 50 or 60 years. It's quite an honour, in all honesty, to go around, and it would be nice to actually find some of historic precedents to be able to give back to the Gibraltar people as well.
The team has cleared 3 miles of tunnels so far, but it still has another 10 miles to do, and that distance could increase as the MOD hands more over. Quite a task ahead. Charlotte Cross, Forces News, Gibraltar.